Hey, how's it going, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com, with the free play in college basketball for Saturday, February 5th, 2022. We'll get to that free play in just a moment. First of all, I was expecting to have a live video today at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Friday, and unfortunately, due to a scheduling conflict, I'm going to have to push it back a couple of days. I'm going to probably be going 45 minutes to an hour at least with that live video, with a lot of great topics. Some of the questions you guys have sent in, some of the comments, the questions that I expect to take from the topics I'm going to talk about throughout the course of the video is going to make it a good 45 minutes to an hour-long live video, and unfortunately, a scheduling conflict arose today. So we are going to put it off for a couple of days. The only time-sensitive issue or topic was the Super Bowl and some props, but we'll be able to talk about those in a few days, with the Super Bowl, of course, not going until a week from Sunday. So we'll rack it up, we'll do it again, and I'll let you know the exact date and time coming up in just a couple of days on these particular videos. Wanted to mention that, of course, our games haven't tipped off yet for Friday night. We've got the Red Hot Run going in both college and pro basketball, and on Saturday I will have a 7-star basketball play available on my homepage at DocSports.com. So I have most of the card for Saturday already mapped out with power ratings where they match up with the lines of the books who've released these lines as of now, and so my handicapping is basically done for Saturday, except for a couple of injury checkups here and there. So 7-star will be going on Saturday as of Friday afternoon, going into Friday night's games. We're still on that 9-0 run in the NBA, 59-28 with our last 87. You can check out my entire card for Saturday, obviously, at DocSports.com on my handicappers homepage. And again, whether it be Twitter, whether it be these videos, I will let you know exactly the date and time of the live video. It'll be up in a few days. And again, I'll let you know where to look for that. Appreciate all the comments, by the way, folks, all the questions, the topic suggestions. Can't wait to jump into it. We're getting a lot of fun with that, talking about the old Stardust days and all that kind of good stuff. So sincerely apologizing not being able to do that today on Friday. Let's look at the free play between Baylor and Kansas. Interesting game, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific in this tip-off at Fog Allen Fieldhouse in Lawrence. Right now I'm looking at the books that have the game posted, and it opened 1.5. It's up to 2. Happen to agree with that line move going up to 2. Obviously, if other books open at 1.5, you just shop around. Every half point matters, right? But I'm looking at the way things have gone for Baylor of late. They've only won 4 of their last 7 after the terrific start to the season. And, you know, they've had some issues both on and off the court. And again, when it comes to on-the-court play, I don't think this team, when it comes down to a huge game against elite teams, shoots enough free throws. They don't draw enough fouls. They don't get to the free throw line enough. They're almost 300th in the nation in free throw attempts per field goal attempts. And then when they do get to the charity stripe, they don't shoot well. They're like 67%, 290th or 291st in the nation when it comes to field goal accuracy. That bothers me a little bit that they don't get to the charity stripe. But if you look at what they've done of late, you know, they lost to Alabama last week. We talked about that game on a free pick with Alabama going in and winning by 9 points over Baylor. Of course, Bama hosting that game. But even the game against West Virginia just recently at home, back in Waco, they squeaked out a 4-point win, 81-77, and they haven't been all that impressive. I know they had the big game against Kansas State. In fact, I had them against Kansas State, but that was all about a play more against Kansas State than it was anything else, and Baylor came through. In this particular game, listen, what they do well, they do a lot of things well. We definitely don't want to sound like we're anti-Baylor, but in this game, the things that they do well, Kansas can match. Kansas at home. Kansas gets their top player back for this game in all likelihood on Saturday, and it is a situation where the biggest strength of Baylor when they go up against teams is their offensive rebounding out of all their strengths, and Kansas can match that at home. They do a pretty good job with that also, getting second shots when needed. So again, I think Kansas can match all of Baylor's strengths, especially at Fog Allen. You factor in home court into the mix, and I think Kansas comes away with the win and cover. So free play for me on Saturday afternoon is Kansas over Baylor. Again, apologizing for the live video, which is going to be postponed for a few days due to a scheduling conflict. Check out all the plays for Saturday. We're red hot. Soccer, every sport you can think of, it seems like. We've been doing quite well, especially the NBA, though. And that'll all be posted on my homepage. You can check that out on Saturday, including the 7-star basketball play, all right? I'm Scott Spreitzer, DocSports.com. Let's put him in the win column, everybody.